All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are heading to southern Italy. But look, this is not going to be your typical top 10 list. We're actually going to break the region down into four totally distinct travel experiences to really understand what makes it so amazing. So let's get right into it.
You know, the source for this explainer kicked off with this line, and I think it just hits the nail on the head. Northern Italy gets a lot of the hype, right? But the South, wow, it has this whole other character, its own vibe, from ancient history to these incredible coastlines. So yeah, that's what we're going to focus on today. So that really begs the question, doesn't it? What is the real southern Italy? Is it all about those ancient ruins you see in pictures? Or the gorgeous, sun-drenched islands? Maybe it's something totally different. Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. We're going to look at four different answers. Four totally unique sides to the Italian South.
Okay, first up, let's jump in our time machine. We're diving into places where history isn't just trapped behind glass in some stuffy museum. No, it's literally all around you. You can feel it, you can touch it. It's a living, breathing part of the landscape. And I mean total immersion. Seriously, just picture it. You're walking on the very same cobblestones that people walked on 2,000 years ago. You're seeing their homes, their shops, their temples. It's just this incredible direct line to the past. Let's kick things off with the big one, Pompeii. I mean, everyone's heard of it, right? This famous UNESCO site was this booming, wealthy Roman town. And now, it's like a photograph of life, just frozen in one single heartbreaking moment. And that moment was in the year 79 CE. That's when Mount Vesuvius just exploded. It buried the whole city in ash and fire. What was an absolute catastrophe back then turned into this kind of archaeological miracle for us, you know? It perfectly preserved Pompeii so we can walk through it today. But hey, southern Italy's history isn't just about the Romans, not by a long shot. If you head over to Sicily, you'll find this amazing Greek legacy. Take Agrigento, for example. It used to be this super powerful Greek city, and its Valley of the Temples, it's honestly one of the best examples of Greek architecture you'll find anywhere. And still in Sicily, you've got Taormina. And check this out. It has this mind-blowing theater. The Greeks originally built it way back in the 3rd century BC, and then the Romans came in and totally rebuilt it. And the craziest part, they still use it for shows today. I mean, can you imagine that backdrop? It's just, wow, unforgettable. All right, so we've walked through ancient history. Now let's switch gears completely and talk about island escapes. We're going to head to the Bay of Naples and check out 3 little gems. And trust me, each one has its own totally unique personality.
And this is so important. Because let's be real, not all islands are the same. Picking the right one for you, whether you're looking to just chill out or you want that quaint charm or maybe you're after a lively social scene, that choice can make or break your whole trip.
And you can see the difference right here. You've got Ischia, it's the biggest of the 3, perfect for just relaxing, especially with all its thermal spas. Then there's Procida. That's your quiet, super charming getaway, the one with that famous colorful harbor you see in all the pictures. And then you've got Capri. That's the glitz and the glam, the lively spot where just watching the people go by is an activity in itself. Oh, and if you do end up picking Procida, the source material had this awesome little pro tip for finding that iconic view. It's going to be a bit of a hike, probably hot and sweaty, but I mean, look at that. The payoff is 100% worth it. Okay, for our third category, we're leaving the coast and heading inland, up into the hills. We're going to explore these cities that are, literally carved right into the landscape. The architecture is just, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. And the whole vibe here is just getting lost. Seriously, these are cities with winding, maze-like streets, endless staircases, and these little hidden courtyards. This is where you just toss the map and let your feet guide you. And the best example of this? Matera. Oh my gosh, Matera. It's a city made of ancient cave homes. They're called sassi, and they're just carved straight into the limestone cliffs. It really feels like you've stumbled upon some kind of secret, hidden city. But Matera's story is just, it's unbelievable. Back in the 1950s, after the war, it was actually known as the shame of Italy because of the poverty in those caves. And now, it's been totally transformed. It was even named a European capital of culture. I mean, talk about an incredible comeback story. And not too far away, you have Ostuni. It's nicknamed La Città Bianca, the White City. And honestly, that name tells you pretty much everything. All the buildings are this brilliant white, and it just pops against the bright blue sky and the green landscape. It's stunning.
All right, for our final theme, we're heading back to the coast, but this time we're looking at something different. This is all about those jaw-dropping views from charming little villages that are just perched right on top of cliffs, looking down at the sea. Just picture this for a second. You've got these elegant villas, beautiful gardens, and these dramatic cliffs that just plunge right down to the sparkling blue water. Yeah, these are the kinds of places where you just sit and breathe and soak it all in. So the source points us to a couple of amazing spots. First, there's Ravello. It's way up high on the Amalfi Coast, so it feels a little less crazy crowded than some of its neighbors, and it's famous for these gorgeous villa gardens. And then you have Silla, this really unique fishing village way down on the toe of Italy's boot, where a big fortress literally splits the town right down the middle.
So what's the takeaway here? It means you can still get that picture-perfect Italian coastal experience, but with a much more laid-back feel. These towns really show that you don't have to fight the crowds to find peace and quiet with an amazing view.
So let's wrap this all up. As you can probably tell by now, southern Italy is not just one thing. It's like a historian's dream come true, a paradise for island hopping, a maze for urban explorers, and a photographer's absolute playground, all in one place.
And that really brings us back to you. After seeing these four totally different sides of the South, from the ash-covered streets of Pompeii all the way to the gorgeous gardens of Ravello, which one is calling your name? Which southern Italy do you want to explore?